Okay, welcome YouTube. Here's another ad critique for the day. This one is terrible. Insurance companies are notorious for having terrible advertising. They prescribe to the idea, as many do in the modern economy, that we need to build some brand. It's all about my brand. Well, it's not about your brand. Your brand, no one cares about your brand. They care about themselves. And to think otherwise is foolish. So let's look at what's wrong with this thing. Number one, I'm flipping through a magazine and I see this ad. At first glance, what is this? Almost 85% of my visual is this picture of this post-it note monster fighting a contractor. I have no idea what's going on. Why should I care? I'm going to keep flipping the pages. This does nothing for me. Even if I'm a contractor, I'm going to look at this. I'm like, yeah, I got a lot to do. Next. So it doesn't even capture its target audience, and I'm not even sure that this should be the target audience for this publication. So let's dive in and look at this some more. All right, so number one, we have this large picture here. We have this ad monster made of post-it notes. He's attacking this guy on a ladder. The guy on the ladder's off balance, which promotes things that are not safe, which you being an insurance company is kind of ironic. They could have come up, to me, here's the deal. If you have to come up with a ridiculous picture like this, some sort of fancy artwork, this tells me that this is your best attempt to capture my attention. In other words, what you're saying to me is the fact that, hey, I have nothing clever to say in a headline. I can think of no copy that's going to grab your attention. I can think of nothing better to tell you, so I'm just going to give you this ridiculous picture and hope that you stop and read what I got at the bottom. Maybe you'll be aware of who we are. That is poor. That's a waste of money, and it's just pathetic. So, Progressive, I'm going to give you an F right off the bat. So let's get off into it. Let's look at the copy. If I ever got down to that point, which I'm not, stand up to your monster to-do list. Save money. I still don't know what's going on. I have no idea what you're advertising. What's this have to do with me? Yeah, I want to stand up to my to-do list. So what? You got something to help me with that? What is it? I'm down here in a really small font. I don't even know if I can zoom in anymore. I think that's all I can zoom in. Small business owners' to-do lists can add up. So see if you can save money on a commercial auto quote at progressivecommercial.com. Well, that should have been the headline right there. You could have done better, but it would definitely have been better than stand up to your monster to-do list and save money. Those should be flipped. We have white font on this grayish blue gravel background. That's wrong. It doesn't pop very well. The small font, that tagline I just read that should have been the headline, the small business owners to-do list can add up. That's hard to read. I know it's hard to read here on the video. It's difficult just staring at it, and I've got it on a large monitor here. Progressive commercial. Okay, well, I finally know who's trying to tell me something. So I guess they want to sell me some commercial insurance. Well, that's great. So is every other insurance carrier. What makes you special? What's the benefit I have with going with Progressive? What's the benefit? What's the benefit to me? It's obviously not going to make that post-it note monster go away. That's a ridiculous notion. Save money? Well, everybody tells me I can save money. So, fail. Now, here's one good thing that we have. We have a QR code. Get a quote online in as little as 7 minutes. That's really, really small. So they do have a small call to action, and they have a small little QR code, but it really doesn't tell me much as to what's going to happen. I click there. I'm going to get a quote. I have to put in a bunch of information. Once I have a quote, what should I do? Should I buy it? Should I compare it? How am I going to change my insurance over? Isn't that a hassle? I mean, here's the number one objection when selling insurance. It's in every consumer's mind. And insurance companies, insurance agents, No one understands it. You send me an ad. Yeah, I got one a few months back. They sent me an entire page in the mail. Local insurance agent had nothing on the back of the page. A completely blank page where he could have explained a bunch of things and answered a bunch of objections. Completely missed the boat on that. Wasted postage and did not address that to me. The number one objection that's in everybody's mind when it comes to selling insurance is this: it's a hassle to switch. I don't want to go through with it. You have to remove that objection right off the bat. I think I saw a commercial on television that said, we'll do the switching for you. Well, okay, that answers half of it, but how's that work? I need to make sure that I'm not involved at all. Like, you take care of everything. You explain it to me, apples to apples comparison. You show me that I'm getting it cheaper and I'm getting just as much coverage, if not better. Lay it out for me, and then you take care of all of it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to think about it. I got other things I want to do, and switching insurance companies is not it. Make it worth my time. So this ad, it fails. We have that QR code. We have a small call to action. That's correct. Everything else, F. Progressive commercial, failure. Try again. That's all for this video. I'll see you on the next ad critique. We'll see if we can't learn something together. This is Measurable Advertising. You can see us at measurableadvertising.com. Sign up for our best daily emails where I deliver hard-hitting advice just like this. So, thank you.